Hi there, I'm Ben Morton and welcome to the Leaders Kitbag, your go-to podcast for practical leadership insights in just 6 minutes. In each episode, we tackle real challenges faced by leaders and managers, offering actionable tools and strategies you can take away and immediately apply. And because leadership doesn't happen in a studio, these episodes are mostly recorded outside on the move. They're raw, unscripted, and straight to the point. So, wherever you are, let's dive in and sharpen your leadership skills 6 minutes at a time. If you're in any sort of leadership and management position, then here's a very simple question for you. Are you actually leading a team, or are you leading something else entirely? Now, this might seem like an abstract or even a theoretical question, but it has real practical implications for those of us in leadership and management positions. So, in today's episode of the Leaders Kitbag, I'm going to help you get clearer on what it is you're actually leading and why it matters more than you might think. The word team is the go-to collective noun for a group of people in any organisation or business. It's used as the catch-all term, but that can create confusion and, more importantly, drive the wrong behaviours and actions for us leaders. A real team has 3 main defining features. A team will have shared goals. There will be a degree of interdependence between its members or constituents, and there will be mutual accountability. So, let's look at each of those 3 areas in just a little more detail. A shared goal is just that. It's a goal that everyone in the team is invested in and working towards. If you have a group of salespeople, therefore, who each have their own targets that are very clearly defined, with no overlap and no bonus scheme in place for hitting a collective revenue figure, then you might not have a sales team at all. You might have a sales work group. Next up is interdependence. In genuine teams, there is a high degree of interdependence. An example of this, at its very simplest, would be my ability to deliver on my objectives or my bits of the team's work depends on you doing your part. I literally cannot succeed on my own. In a work group, however, people often work more independently. And finally, there's mutual accountability. In a real team, certainly in high-performing teams, there is a high degree of mutual accountability. This is generally characterized by a situation or context where the onus isn't all on the leader to drive the results, maintain standards, or come up with all of the ideas. So you can use these 3 areas to help you decide and understand if you're actually leading a team or something else. The something else's, the alternatives, could be a work group or even just a collection of individuals that have nothing else in common besides the fact that they're reporting into you as their line manager. So do make sure you come back for the next episode of the Leaders Kitbag, where I'll be diving into this in even more detail to help you get the best out of the group of people that you lead. And remember, if you need any further help or support around leadership and management for you, your team, or your entire organisation, then do get in touch with me, as I'd love to have a conversation. And you can do that via my website at ben-morton.com. That's it for this episode of the Leaders Kitbag. Until next time, look after yourself, look after those you've got the privilege and responsibility to lead. And as always, folks, lead on.